Bye, Gale.
Reunited with
Last will and testament of Gale Decarios of Waterdeep. To my mother, Marina Decarios, I bequeath my tower and all the contents therein, with the exception of all items detailed below. My apologies for the mess. To Imlimsur, I bequeath my collection of Netheros artifacts and tomes to be stored or disposed of as he wishes. Be mindful of the watchful order of Magist and protectors. I have not informed them of said collection. To Tara, I grant the contents of my library and my comfy armchairs, and to my dear friend, that sentence is unfinished, and the rest of the document is incomplete.
It's a fine night.
Interesting.
Very fine indeed.
That's crazy that he just dies. Alright, who else we got? Shadowheart. I don't care to talk to Shadowheart. I'm sorry if y'all want me to talk to Shadowheart. So no Volo. I thought Volo might be here, but all we got is this guy. Mamili, who I do not know. And that's it. So that's fucking it, man. Hi, Withers. Oh my god, I'm like emotional a little bit. Okay, I knew that was gonna happen. Alright.
This one night is like any other, and yet different. Thou art the savior of Baldur's Gate, until such time it requires saving again. How dost thou feel?
Oh man, I don't know. Yeah, what comes next?
What indeed? Prick up thy ears and listen. The balance of the world restored. The balance of these lives, mortal and otherwise, brought to account. Hear me, thou heroes, wastrels, friends. I have waited long to tell you these words. It is over. For now.
Man.
Thou played thy part in weaving the fabric of fate itself, but for every thread you sewed, so did the gods unravel another. Sleep, rest, revel, but be ready. For thou mayst yet be needed. Until we meet again, I wish thee every possible fortune, health, wealth, love, and above all, problems worth solving.
To Baldur's Gate. To our brains without any words and a good night's sleep. To the greatest friends I could dream of. For the hopes of more adventures to come. To friendship! To the greatest friends I could have hoped to dream of.
To you.
I didn't talk to Withers a lot while I was in the campaign. That's it. In loving memory of our friend and colleague, Jim Southworth. Sorry to hear that, Jim. Holy crap! That's it! We finished Baldur's Gate. I don't even know how many hours that was. It was probably about 100 hours. Thoughts. So, Karlach did not die in the end, which is good. I'm gonna look up if Gale does not have to die in Baldur's Gate 3. Hold on. He can be saved from both endings. What? No. I'm wondering if... Okay, here we go. Every possible... Will you stop? Hey, the mic is there. It's gonna be loud for people. Hold on. In Baldur's Gate 3, when Gale dies, he leaves by his projection. Wait, what? Gale is hands down the worst aspect of this game. I'm not trying to be mean to Gale. I just want to see if he... Does he have to die in the end? Does Gale... There's no way he always dies. I probably could have stopped him from dying if I knew the crown ritual. He leaves to go... Yeah, so there's another ending where he'll... He won't die. But I didn't do his storyline, so I mean... That's kind of that. I feel really bad that Astarion didn't keep his... being able to be in the sun. Because literally moments before he, like, starts to burn, he's like... Oh my god, I'm so glad that I can enjoy the sun still. And immediately he burns and he's like, just kidding! I guess not. And so that was kind of sad. I kind of wish that when Will loses his powers that his horns would have went away. I kind of feel like he shouldn't be permanently disfigured like that. If he's not going to get the powers. But we saved Karlach. Shadowheart, we did her storyline. She became what she wanted, and Jaheira was good. Halsin was good. I don't know. I was personally close to some of the NPCs. So there was that NPC weapons trader by the armorist, and Anna, I think was her name. I'm trying to remember, but she was like, dude, Karlach, we gotta meet up. And it would have been fun to know that happened. Like, I wonder how Damien's doing. Damon, however you want to say it. Yeah, and the little girl, Annabelle, Anna something. I wonder how she's doing. Bitch who kept messing with the hag, I wonder how she's doing with her corpse husband. And man, it's just that they're like no, what was his name? Boris, the Iron Elf. Like, I never saw him again after that. And it would have been nice for them to come. So, but I just never saw him again. Which sometimes is life, but it's like, oh. Who's Halson? Dave Jones. Amazing dub. Amazing dub. Neil has spoken a lot about his Astarion role, but sorry, Lae'zel, that I killed you early on and we couldn't be friends. I technically could replay this with a whole bunch of different combat with having her in, her in instead, but it would have been so cool to be part of the game. Auntie Ethel and the cat were voiced by the same person. Look at that. This was a big project. Arabella, that's her name. Arabella. I wonder how she's doing. So. But yeah. Ugh, look at everyone. So many memories with everyone, too. All in all, good game. I say after playing it for 100 hours. Yeah, let's talk about it. So, oh my god, there's so much to think about. I think at times there was too many factions to keep count of. But I think that ended up being okay. I liked the rolling mechanics. It was very D&D. That was very good. What else? Yeah, I don't know. I almost feel like the fight at the end should be harder. Maybe I'm, I just had some other fights that I had to redo a lot, and I didn't feel like that was one of them. I only had to do that dragon with the people around it fight like 3 times. So that was kind of interesting. I thought that fight would be a little harder. Not that it needed to be, but I think if you know the person playing the game has all these allies secured, you can really up the difficulty of that fight. And it just didn't seem to be that way, but that's fine. Like, it doesn't have to be a struggle just because we're fighting stuff, but it was a good game. I think sometimes I didn't find a lot of elixir mixings. So like I said, I really wanted another potion of speed, but it took me so long to find enough to get the one to kill the dragon that, like, there was no way I was gonna get another one. I think the plot twists were okay. I wonder if it would have been different. I know you can woohoo the Emperor. He came to me with his shirt off one time and asked me if I was wanting to woohoo, and I was like, no thank you. I don't know if that changes the course of the game. It kind of would be super cool if it did, where the Emperor has more holding him back from turning on you. Because I was basically like, I'm not gonna give you these stones, I don't really trust you. And then he was like, well, fuck you then, and left. But if maybe you were emotionally attached to him more, he would have been like, you're right, you keep them, I'll stay by your side, don't worry about it. And that just wasn't, I don't know if that's the case or not. It's probably not, would be my guess, but I think that would be really cool. They did some patches with the, like, how do you say this nicely? The intimacy of the characters. So, back when there was a very hard, push for, like, romancing. So the characters would come up to you and try to romance you very, very soon in the game, and kind of kind of aggressively, and they went and fixed that. As well as when you would hook up with multiple characters, they would gain animosity towards each other, like really bad, and so I think they went and they patched that. This was a no woohoo playthrough. I'm not interested in romancing these characters, though I do have crushes on people. I don't know. Number one's probably Halsin. Number two, Karlach. Number three, probably Daemon. And then number four, Jaheira. Probably. Those are the ones that stand out in my mind. But wasn't interested in, like, actually having a physical relationship with any of them. I wish we knew a little bit more about what's happening with the Grove. We spoke very little of that at the end, but I remember that it was a pretty decent part of the beginning of the game, so it would have been cool to be, like, just have a little bit more to say about that. Or something with the Underdark, like, does anything change with the Underdark because these guys are gone, or not really? I don't know how much of the like, quote-unquote evil, or, like, hostile, I don't know, like, how much that changes because these guys are gone. Because I'm still not super sure, like I said, there's a lot of factions, and I'm not super sure how all of them fit together, like the Absolutists, and the Iliad, and the Knights. Like, there was just a lot, and I'm still not sure how they all fit together. But we did it! We got him! We got him! He's dead. So that's good. But yeah, what else? Let me think. It sucks because I really liked Halsin, and I couldn't use him as a character because I was a druid, but then he gets kidnapped for, like, maybe even a whole act. Like, a long time. And that was a lot. And yeah, even, like, the, Salune and all that stuff, like, I don't know where that's supposed to fit into the story. I'm not understanding, like, the structure of the factions, which is just me, I'm sure. But, like, I don't understand what role Salune played, and, like, the Harpies, and I don't know, there were just a lot of factions. So it kind of scrambled my mind a little bit about who's on my side and who wasn't on my side. But the fact this whole game was voice acted is crazy. It would be really, really interesting to see when they started making this game, because, I mean, I couldn't even tell you how long it would take to record all that, let alone, like, and then also do all the graphics and all the everything, and it's clearly, like, it's motion capture, so, like, holy shit. At least, like, the faces and stuff, so that's so much work. It's just so much work. Game mechanic-wise, it is D&D, right? So you're gonna have spell slots and certain items that are very D&D-esque. So I don't think the game shined there just because it was already working off of an existing material, right? I do like the rolls that it made you roll. I think that's really fun, and you could get advantage from certain things, which is very D&D, very nice. And you could keep track of your stats and kind of min-max if you needed to and do stuff like that. I wish the hag eye, because I got, like, cursed by the hag, and that's why I had that one eye. I kind of wish it did more for me. I wish it like, negative my charisma, because I, like, look scarier. I kind of wish it also gave me something. Even though it was, like, a brandishment, like a bad thing. I wish it would have given me something more. Like, as the more that I'm leaning into, like, the Iliad worm in my brain, I feel like it could have been enhanced by the fact that I was cursed and like leading you down a deeper, darker path. I think that would have been super fun. But you can also play this game and be a monster. Like a horrible, horrible person if you wanted to, but I'm trying to think of anything else that comes to mind, but the armor, sometimes I didn't get, I wasn't great at, it was really hard to tell what I was proficient in and what I wasn't, so I kind of wish that was a little more clear. I'm not like a super D&D head, like I've played for a long time, but I don't know, like, oh, because I'm a human, I can't wear heavy armor, or, you know, because I'm a barbarian, XYZ, like, I just don't know those things, so it would have been nicer to have that a little more accessible. The music was great, the game's beautiful, it only glitched on me a few times, so really, really good for, like, I mean, 100-hour game, right? So, absolutely phenomenal. And obviously, yeah, the character creation, all that stuff, really, really good. I mean, the story is good. Like I said, it was a little hard to follow with the factions and stuff, but I do think it was a good, obviously it's well thought out, there was like a lot going on, beginning to end, right? I do like, what do they call that, like a cold open, where you start, instead of like getting story, you start like in the middle of the story. So you're on an Illithid spaceship crashing towards the Earth. You need to save people. Like it's time to go now, immediately, as soon as you start the game. And then once you crash, then everything calms down, and you get to like explore and figure out like what is going on. So I think that, like, I love that. I think that's a really, really good dynamic for the games like this. So sometimes the choices, I was like, what are these choices? There were a few times where I was like, that's not, none of these choices are what I want to say. But you're going to get that when you have a multi-choice game. You can't just like know what everyone is going to want to say all the time, but I do feel like there were times where a character wanted to be mean or more sassy than like I am, and so I just had to choose like the one that I thought would make the situation not worse, which is not great. But all in all, really good. I liked that when the characters would ask for a romancing and I would say no, that they weren't super off-put by it, that they were just like, oh, yeah, sure, whatever, and then we're still very friendly. Like, that's really good. There's nothing worse than being like, oh, we're just friends, and then you, like, can't be friends at all after that because there was feelings there and that person can't just be friends with you, so that's kind of rough. The music is so good. And obviously, like, the maps are so big. Everything's so thought out, because you, as a character, going around, you can go wherever. So the, like, I mean, obviously there's invisible walls, but, like, being able to explore and touch everything, and, hey, there's random NPC, I'm gonna talk to them, and they have to have dialogue, or, you know, we need to do something with that, like, just so much thought went into this game. And it really, you know, that makes you able to tell a story. And some people might not understand, because this is a D&D based game, that, like, the goal of D&D is not to, like, win the game, it's to tell a good story, right? So I feel like I told a good story throughout the game. Some people, like I said, they were upset about the ending of the game. Because, like, yeah, it sucks that Astarion can no longer be in the sunlight, but he is a vampire. Like, that's not a crazy thing. I'm really happy that we got to save Karlach. One of the only times that I, like, really bawled my eyes out in this game. was when Karlek said that she was okay with dying as long as I was by her side. That like really hit me, and I like cried on stream. But I'm glad that in the end it looks like we're gonna be able to do something for her. I just didn't want to force her to go back to the Hells because she was very adamant about not being happy there and not wanting to go back to that time. I'm sorry that I did not explore Shadowheart and Gale's storylines. Gale, to me, as soon as I met him, he's kind of insufferable. The same with Shadowheart. I just didn't get along with their character tropes, so I just didn't use them. I hope you can understand. Clap for all the musicians there, but yeah, so I do apologize if you guys were like, bro, what's happening? I don't know what was happening either. The fact that Gale went off and died at the end is crazy. But yeah, so I just didn't use them. But I feel like we did really, really good. I saved the Grove, I saved the Dark Gnomes, I saved a lot of people, and I couldn't save everyone. That's just life. And I might get a whole lot of shit, we'll have to see. Because Sam kept giving me shit because I'm a druid and I, like, have never once used my animal morph. It's just not the way I fight, but hopefully that didn't make too many people too mad. Playtesters chosen by the Absolute! Thank you, playtesters. But yeah, it was pretty good. Like I said, I think we told a really good story. I really enjoyed it through and through. I definitely took, I mean, you guys know, you've been here. I took breaks during playing this game, sometimes for months at a time. But it was never because I didn't like it, or it was too hard, or anything like that. It was just that there were other things that were preoccupying the time. This is a D&D based game, so I don't know how many of you have played D&D, but when you play it, you have to block out hours of time because it's a turn-based game. So rounds, it just takes a lot of time to like get anywhere in the game. So to make progress, like good progress in the game, you have to set aside like at least 3 hours, if not more than that. And I tried to do it here and there. Sometimes I can only do 2 hours at a time, but if you play an hour at a time, the game's going to take you like a really long time, and you're going to not feel the progression in a positive way. So it was fantastic that we were able to finish it. It was one on my list for this year, to finish this year. So I'm super happy that we did that. So woohoo! It was a good game. Sam hasn't finished it yet. Actually, I don't even think he's on Act 3 yet, so I haven't been able to talk to him about everything that's been going on in the game. But yeah, it was really good. Congrats! Good job, everyone! So, I do let the credits play out, so I do apologize if anyone is upset that I'm doing that. Hopefully not, because it was an amazing game and a lot of work went into it, and I think every single person whose name shows up on this list should be recognized and looked at. So, it's pretty up there in terms of games. I don't think I got a lot more into Fallout than these games, even though I played Fallout 3 for about the same time as I played this game. I just connected with that game a little more. I think part of that is being first person rather than third person. So, because you see yourself on the outside so much in this game, it's kind of difficult sometimes to be like, oh, that's me. At least for me, because I'm used to a lot of either over-the-shoulder close-up, like third person, or first person. So to be third person but also like way far away is a little hard for me sometimes to remember like, oh, that's me, that's my character, that's who I'm playing. And obviously when you're in combat and stuff, you have to do the moves of all of the characters, so it kind of feels like I am also Karlach and also Will. So, that's just how it is at times, but no worries there. So, yeah, I actually went last weekend. I don't play D&D anymore. I played D&D throughout college and high school and a little bit of middle school. The same campaign we played, I think we started in 7th grade and we ended it in like 12th grade before we went off to college. God, it just lasted forever. But yeah, I played D&D that way for a long time. We tried to start up a little bit of a campaign about a year ago, but it's just, as you get older, it just gets harder if it's not like high up on your priority list to make the time for those long days to play. But now, as I was saying, I play a game called Paleomythic, which is during like the Paleomythic period. So we're like using antlers and clubs and blow darts to do stuff, but it's just it still brings that D&D feeling to me, so it's pretty good. I don't know. I kind of miss it a little bit. There's a guy at my work who was talking about it in the break room the other day, and some people were giving him shit, because they always do. They're like, ew, D&D, what a nerd's game, or whatever. And I kind of stuck up for him, and I was like, dude, I love D&D. It's great. And he was talking about it a little bit. And just seeing other people's love for it, it kind of reunites it in me. And I'm like, ooh, I kind of want to play again. But I just watched Sam finish Curse of Strahd. That was so long. But I wouldn't be opposed to playing it again sometime. And you can do it online now pretty easily, so. But this scratched that itch for me a little bit. It's not exactly the same because you kind of play D&D for like the you don't know what the other people are gonna say and do type stuff there too. At BioWare, who worked on Baldur's Gate 1 and 2, woo! Val for everything. Thank you for everything. My parents for everything. Gustav for being Gustav. Oh, it's everyone's personal. My wife Rachel! Anna for your patience. Oh. Thanks for making my dreams come true. Oh man. Yeah, this game meant a lot to a lot of people. You can see by the heart that's kind of put into it. Carl for being awesome. My dog muses. Zoltan, Wolfgang, and Mingus. Hell yeah. But yeah, so part of the fun is, you know, that your friends are there and you don't know what they're gonna say or do. And you don't know what the DM's gonna say and do and stuff. This has a little bit of that, but obviously, like, I didn't play it a lot. Sam played a little bit of with me one time, but a lot of what I'm doing is just me, so. Little brain scientist, always driving me to be a better person. Oh. Love you, Mom. Claudia and Daniel and Ivan. He traveled with me across the world to make this possible. Franca for putting up with my ass needing intravascular coffee shots at 2 in the morning. Oh. Yeah, like I said, I'd love to see in how much time this actually took, because it's just so much time. That's so good. Held me during all the hard times. To my Dawn and Flower. Damn. Wouldn't be where I am without you. That's a whole bunch of Russian I cannot read. To my wife and kids, seeing less of me and keeping up with it. Yeah. Sacrifice is crazy for something like this. Victor for being my gaming brother with or without a parachute. To my everything Darth Godlike. What? Also known as Nana Juju for the inspiration for Auntie Ethel. Look at that. Internal gratitude to my amazing girls. My infinite grateful to my husband for all his support and patience. Patricia for being the most supportive, patient, and supporting wife and taking care of the house while I was stuck at the office. Or never getting mad about my work hours. Damn. That's French. Can't read it. Pebbles the angry monkey, the dummy. Oh. And their cat dad. Brandon Lee. Cute. To Toby, my heart and soul. Shout out to the boys! Thanks, boys! Shout out to the boys! People are so funny. And the playtesters, yes! Thank you, playtesters. Infinite thanks and love to Shane O'Toole. That's a language I don't recognize. Thanks to Diego for putting up with me during long hours of development. Hope you enjoy the game. Oh yeah, that'd be fun to gift someone the game that you worked on. Always supporting me in my hardest moments. Thank you to my friends and family. Keeping the D&D love alive. Oh, it's so good. To Casper, thank you for always brightening my day. Look, these are so nice. All these are so nice. Some of them are funny. I kind of like the funny ones. To my dog, Oliver, who helped final the game by begging for food in the kitchen and barking at the playtesters. To my ultimate troll, and he knows why. Oh. To my late dad, thank you for the passion. My dad also has a passion for D&D. To my family at home, thank you for supporting me all the time. Giving my best well wishes to you all. Thanks for Mom and Dad and Grandma for supporting me throughout this journey. The Cardboard Destroyer, Tori. To my wife. To my girlfriend, Mary, and my sons, Kyo and Haru. Look at that. Big thanks to the best creators of fan art ever. Aww. Fuko, thank you for inspiring me and gaming with me and being such an awesome brother and friend. I appreciate it when I say, yo, Adrian, I did it. Another game you can spend 8,129 hours on. I wonder what the other game is. Oh. My parents, my son Jake, and my wife Lorraine. Thank you for the patience, believing in me, and supporting me. Priceless smile and energy. I love you. Ooh. To my wife, Mom and Dad for everything. Meow meow. You woke up Bubby. Oh, they need food. They need food. It's gotten late. I was busy. To my wonderful girlfriend Olga.
I am my wonderful boyfriend. Damn it.
That's not your boyfriend. That's your son.
My boyfriend.
Sorry, I just stopped ads.
My boyfriend.
Hi, Bubby.
He's my best friend. He's my best friend.
Bubby's been inside all day sleeping on your Roman costume.
Why didn't you stop it?
What do you mean? It's comfy.
Dude, I gotta clean that.
You have it clean anyway. You wore it. Mop up all the blood, sweat, and tears.
Samson, say hi to the people. Get ready. Get ready.
They already hear him.
Say hi.
Hello, Bubby.
Did you guys hear that?
I'm sure they heard
He
it.
spoke to you.
I'm sure they heard it.
He said, Sam, stop holding me.
He said, Father.
Father.
Bubby down.
Father, feed me.
Bum, 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 bum.
What are you?
They're credits.
Oh. About to say, there's some gameplay right here.
Sam, what are they credits to?
Chat, let's read.
Stop. Chat.
Let's read. I'm gonna start with the Bible or Harry Potter.
Stop.
And I'm just gonna put the webcam over the book. Every 2 minutes I will turn the page.
You done? Chat, you done? Turn the tape.
I skipped to the end. Spoiler alert.
Stop. What are the credits for, Sam?
What happens on page 67? Out of curiosity.
Stop.
One of the other managers
No.
has been lost to brain rot. In 4 minutes that I stood there, he hit 6-7 like 4 times. It was crazy.
That's my name!
Because they were going back and forth.
That's me!
And he was like, how much time do we spend away from our
Sam,
families
someone
at work?"
dedicated this to me.
Oh my god!
That's me!
Oh my god! Look, Van Ham! Oh! I knew him.
I'm sure you did.
But yeah, one of my coworkers was like, how much time do we spend away from our families? And then he's like, well, if you spend 8 hours sleeping, he's like, you actually get 8 hours of sleep?
Or
He's
you
I
get
about
like
6
6,
or 7.
7. Shut the fuck
It
up.
was just one thing after the fucking other. It was horrible.
Damn.
Knuckles.
What game is this, Sam?
I don't fucking know. Halo. Obviously it's not Halo. We'll be playing epic music in your ears and being like this.
Alright.
Is your rat game? The
No.
Rat plague game?
No.
Little Nightmares 3?
No.
4?
No.
No.
It would be 3, but no.
Playing Bioshock again?
Nope.
Alright. Fallout?
No.
Oh, it's Baldur's Gate? You beat it?
Yeah, it'd be Baldur
Yeah,
game.
let's go. Let's go.
Let's go.
Rated out of 10?
8.5.
Give it a 6 or 7.
Shut the fuck up!
Hook, line, and fucking
God
sinker.
damn
Hook, line,
it.
and sinker.
God damn it.
She had no fucking clue. She had no.
I was
clue.
trying to be real with you.
Yeah, and I was fucking tricking you like a goblin.
Damn it.
Like a goblin, you fell into my trap. You've learned nothing throughout that whole
I
fucking
know.
game. I gave you a dialogue option. I gave you the alley-oop. You had the option to be the meme. You could have went, oh, it's, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
I thought you were being earnest with me.
Genuine.
Never.
Genuine.
Never earnest
I'm a
with me.
genuine bastard.
Apparently.
Alright, see ya.
Where you going? What are you making?
Probably Samson.
No, you can't make Samson for dinner.
He's looking just like a turkey kebab.
Sure, fam.
Kebab.
Kebab.
Kebab. He just barked, just so you know. That's how displeased he is.
I know, they're an hour late for dinner.
What is this, huh?
That's a ruler.
Don't look like a ruler.
It does, it has numbers on it like a
Damn,
ruler.
What are you fucking... Is a mouse reading this shit? I can't read this fucking shit.
It's pretty old, it's pretty
God, I
famous.
can't fucking see shit. If it was up to me solving a math problem...
You were playing the game,
if it was up to me
supporting us
solving
and
a math
sharing our love for
problem-
classic RPGs.
RPG. Don't play gay.
Ba-da-da.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-da.
That's the end, dog.
Now you play it on higher difficulty.
Now I don't kill Lazel.
There thou
I'm
art.
just walking in.
I didn't know there was more.
I'm just walking in chat.
Thy face is God's, thy actions barely worthy of the name.
Oh,
Didst
those are.
truly
He told us
believe
something
thy
about
ploy
that.
would succeed. Didst believe I would not notice. Thou soughtst to bolster thy strength by taking
Withers is
away
actually the main character of this game.
souls of
Yes.
mortals. But souls
Now the real game begins. Playing
vanish
with
when their hosts become
Dude, that'd be cool as hell.
mind
Just
flayers.
death touch everything.
Didst think the other
Wither.
gods would not notice?
Plague.
Slither.
Gods thou may be, yet thou hast proven thyself fools. Everyone.
Damn.
The supplication of Bane.
Fools,
The
all y'all.
whimper of Baal. The death mule of Merkel. Felled by mortals.
You tell him,
I
Withers.
overestimated thee. They did not. Vermin, away.
Vermin away.
Thou wilt trouble us no more.
Fucking tell him, Withers. Say, fuck you guys. Fuck off.
Watch them glow.
Glowy,
Beat
yeah.
his ass.
Come out. No.
There ain't a sequel, buddy. And they said they are not making a sequel or DLC.
Really?
Oh,
Oh, it's a fucking Raphael. God fucking
Why didn't you
damn
kill
it.
him?
Debt of gratitude.
What do you mean kill him?
Why did
You were the
kill him?
spark of ambition that rekindled Gale's ambitions.
Don't talk about Gale. Don't talk about Gale.
Successfully put them to rest. And you are the reason he survived the appetites
I don't
of
want
the
to spoil
tadpole
you.
for so
I don't care.
long.
Gale died.
I will
Why did you do
admit,
that to him?
I was
I didn't kill
angry when
Gale.
you
Did he
failed
explode?
to
Gale
deliver
said,
the
I
crown
want the
to me."
crown. I'm gonna go
Those
become
who
a
break
god.
deal with
And then
this
his
devil
astral
do not
form was in
usually
camp. Like,
live to
if
tell
you're
the
seeing
tale.
this, I died.
All
And that's
is
it. That's all I
forgiven.
know.
The crown came
Yeah,
to
bro.
me as promised, and the method of delivery was spectacular.
But apparently Raphael still got the crown anyway.
Gale harnessed its power, as Carsus once did, and he too fell into ruin.
Okay, so yeah, he tried to
He was
use it,
halfway
and then
to
it killed
heaven
him.
when the orb detonated, tearing
Yikes.
him
Yikes, he just
apart.
became a bomb.
All that
That's what he was.
remained
You
were
know, at that point in the
ashes,
game, you could blow him
blood,
up.
Gale.
tears,
Yeah.
No, I never
and
played
the
this.
crown.
Really? He has an
No.
option.
He was
Literally
like,
a move.
The crown.
he was like, "What's up?"
But he
And,
dies for real.
The
and I sent him to
decimation of
camp
Gale
forever.
did not even
Yeah, no, you can just throw him at like a fucking
on it.
troll. Like, alright, Gale, detonate.
Ambition,
No.
courage,
And then you just come back later, and you're like, "Withers, bring him back."
No, I
they
think you
all
can if you do that.
burn you.
Really?
Yeah, there's like a perma death.
I will bend the crown to my
I never did it.
I could have done that.
use its
Could've,
power
for one
to bring
fight,
the
you
night
I fucking
hells
really didn't care about Gale.
my
Fucking
command.
throw him at something. Alright, Gale, you're the bomb.
When that is done,
Get it? And then fucking.
Right.
I will need new worlds.
Oh damn, Raphael, shut up.
No, Raphael just said he's gonna take over the whole world.
Oh my god.
It won't be long before I come knocking at your
Is he?
door.
He's like scary.
Ta-ta.
Ta-ta, Raphael. Bye, babe. Jesus Christ, when's this game gonna end? We already played the credits. What's happening?
Now you get the secret credits.
That was like 26 minutes of credits. Who else would have sat through those? There we go! Thank you all so much for coming today. I super duper appreciate you and your faces.
How long was the stream?
4 hours, 10 minutes.